What's going on, folks? So I am incredibly excited here. The band Eranaës, which is like a project from the masterful Stefan Lipp, it is back with a new song here. This is their second single. It's a follow-up to the debut single, After the Rain, which was literally like 3 years ago. So there's been a lot of time in between there, but this was a very nice surprise to see that Stefan is still working on this project and working on music and what have you, but can't wait to check this out. The name of this song is Living for the Night, perfect for the spooky month of October here. But without further ado, I'm just really curious to see what we got here, so let's give it a listen. Rangers, go. Man, if it's any surprise, which it isn't to me, this song rocks. I mean, Stefan is such a good songwriter. He's got such a great voice. This song is just so much fun. It screams 80s. It's quite a bit different from the debut single from Eranaës, After the Rain. That song was just awesome also. And I like that kind of just different. Like, you don't quite know what to expect every time the group releases like a new song or a new single. So I hope we don't have to wait 3 years for another one. But anywho, yeah, it's just so fun. And the only, I guess, negative about this song, which technically isn't really a negative, but is that it's too short. The reason I say that's not really a negative is because this is like the radio edit. There's also like the full length version of the song which I think is like on streaming services and all that stuff, and on Bandcamp for the band, so you can go purchase the single and all that stuff. But the radio edit was the one that was uploaded like on YouTube's and stuff, so that's why I checked that one out. But I'm definitely going to listen to the full version, the full-length version of this song. I'm looking forward to hearing, what that one's all about and what that contains that wasn't here. Yeah, but man, it's just so much fun. Like, I love the groove, the rhythm. It was so great. It sounded so 80s, so like authentically, 80s. Just in the different, even like the keyboard tones and even just that rhythm with the guitar. It had that kind of groove to it. And yeah, I mean, it's just so fun. It's like it's like a melodic rock kind of like dance tune sort of. It's like there were plenty of those kind of songs and styles back then where there was that little bit of like fusion with the melodic rock and kind of like the dance sort of like disco vibes and stuff. And those things were just always just a lot of fun, kind of like anthems, like dance anthems almost, while having that edge of like the melodic rock side woven into it, as opposed to just being strictly kind of like a dance tune. And so I thought that this was just executed wonderfully, in that style and in that vein. I mean, the keyboard work was just awesome. I love those little like touches too. What part was I think it was like in the chorus or whatnot, and you had like the bam, bam, like from like the keyboard. It was like that sound that you would hear sometimes from back then. I know. Which song is it? It's like Pet Shop Boys, but they have like that sound. I'm not sure what you like call that particular like sound, but really thought that was a nice touch. And just the keyboard work in general. I love how it started out kind of like gothic, and then it kind of transitions a bit to more melodic and things like that. It kind of loses a little bit of that gothic nature, but then it's still woven in throughout, so you don't forget that this is definitely a gothic kind of inspired sort of theme with this song. Like in the bridge, I love that spoken word. I was not expecting that. That just sounded so cool, almost like Vincent Price, and the Thriller and all that stuff. I just love that sound. It's just so cool. So that was awesome. And like I said, I love the guitar work in this song. Just that kind of rhythm, it just was really nice. The way that it was done, it really helps kind of add that groove to it. And I mean, I really liked all the melodies. I liked the vocal melody, like in the verses and everything was awesome. And then that chorus, man, it's so infectious. It's so catchy. And you have that little in between, like again, that just kind of like real 80s sort of flair that we're living for the night. And then, Stefan kind of does the line, we're living for the night. It's just tight. It's just, again, it's so engaging, so infectious, so fun. And even though there's like that gothic sort of feel to the song in general, I just really like the brightness though of like the keyboard and stuff, and it just the whole package. It just really, really, I keep using the same words over and over again, but just infectious and just engaging and fun. I mean, it just, the song pops. It never has a dull moment. That's for sure. It's just kind of going through, and I guess that's like the radio edit, and there might be some more stuff in between in the full version of the song. But I mean, I just really, really enjoyed this. Even like the like some of those drum fills, the way it kind of builds up into like the chorus or like the next section or something. It helps add like that impact or that anticipation, and then it hits, and you're grooving again. And I mean, Stefan has such a great voice, and I mean, it just he kills it. Like he just kills it. Again, just a stellar songwriter. a stellar vocalist. I don't know what else to say. You know, almost everything he touches is quality. So, yeah, I'm so thrilled by this song. I was really excited, you know, when I saw that there was a new song, and it does not disappoint. It's just a blast. It's one of those songs, again, it's so short, the radio edit, that it's like, you know, you want more. Like, I just want to hear it again, and so I'm definitely going to do that. But yeah, I mean, just fun stuff. Really, really enjoyed this here, and yeah, I'm looking forward to more. Hopefully sooner rather than later from Eranaës. So, but time will tell, I reckon. Maybe we'll be doing this again in 3 years when the third single from Eranaës just dropped, and I'm real excited for the, you know, all that. So, anywho, let me know, folks, in the comments down below, what you think of this song, this groovy, fun song here. Did you hear After the Rain 3 years ago? What do you think of that one? And you can't even like compare the two because they're very, very different, but the quality level is just top notch. So, yeah, anywho, that's that. Let's talk about it in the comments below. I'll catch you next time, Ranger. Out.